Here's the story of my life. I've had fun, but there's been strife. For I was born left-handed, but I'm proud to be one of the elite. Right-handers we can beat. We're the 10% that stand out in a crowd. But as a little lad, all the problems that I had, winding clockwork toys was just a mystery. Tying laces was a pain, I couldn't get it in my brain. Everything was back to front, it seemed to me. We're the cack-handed kings, we're the lefties. You right-handers just don't have a clue. But if you'd been through what we've been through, then maybe you would feel superior too. At 5 I went to school and I was treated like a fool. Being left-handed I stood out from the pack. And trying to learn to write was not a struggle nor a fight, for I had my left hand tied behind my back. You just get it in your head, the sympathetic teacher said. You use the right and not the devil's side. Those supposed men of vision called me pain and such derision. Is it any wonder oftentimes I cried? We're the southpaw princes, we're the lefties. You right-handers just don't have a clue. But if you'd been through what we've been through, then maybe you would feel superior too. Time then came when my voice dropped, my face was one big spot, but I was glad when my teenage years arrived. Because I used my left, I was different from the rest, and the girls saw me as something of a prize. And I learned some handy tricks in the back row of the flicks. It used to drive my girlfriends all berserk, for their eyes would keep a pace of my right hand just in case, and they never saw my left one go to work. We're the scammy-handed heroes, we're the lefties. You right-handers just don't have a clue. But if you'd been through what we've been through, then maybe you would feel superior too. Well, I'm married now, worse luck, and my wife, she's given up, asking me to do the chores like peeling spuds. Or trying to cut the bread, I'll get a 4x2-inch wedge, lose 3 fingertips and half a pint of blood. And I'd love to be a dad, but I've hit a kind of snag. If you can help, please tell us what to do. The problem, simply said, is that I'm a left-hand thread, but the wife you see now, she's a right hand. Oh yes, we're the cuddy-witted winners, we're the lefties. You right-handers just don't have a clue. If you've been through what we've been through, then maybe you would feel superior too. So now we reach today, where you sit and watch me play. And yes, I play right-handed, it is true. For the very simple fact is that I've had to adapt, something all us southpaws have to learn to do. We had trouble tying ties, writing checks out using knives, and scissors that were made for your right hand. And when it comes to sport, once again we are left short, for in hockey and in polo we are banned. We're the cack-handed kings, we're the lefties. You right-handers just don't have a clue. But if you've been through what we've been through, then maybe you would feel superior too. Now I'll finish off my song, and as you move along, please bear in mind the things I've had to say. And please show some respect for your friends who use the left. Thanks for listening to me this left-handers day.